Well, you've heard of Zillow Showcase, and if you haven't, today I'm going to reveal what it is, and more importantly, stay till to the end, revised, better pricing for all Home Services of America companies, including Fox and Roach. So, Zillow Showcase is very simply a captivating new listing display that includes a unique map icon. I'll move myself out of this picture, so that would be good. Unique map icon, prioritized placement and personalized search results, dedicated email alerts, and a agent contact form on the listing page that potentially could yield more leads. All right, so let's take a look at differentiated listing display. And we'll take a look at a couple of live showcase listings for the company that you'll see examples of this. But as photos are uploaded to Zillow through the MLS and a Zillow approved photographer, whether it's your photographer that's Zillow approved or something you use for Listing Concierge, it is an immersive client experience that is organized by room, has a 3D floor plan built into it. All of that is included, and it is eye-catching media to elevate your experience on Zillow. Okay, let's kind of take a look. Keep going here. And probably should be down here. AI powered imagery selection. Again, you have the final say as an agent in how it's displayed. But again, you get more views and more shares, as you'll see coming up here, because this listing stands out. There it is. More page views. An average showcase listing gets 81% more page views, 80% more saves, and 90% more shares compared to similar non-showcase listings on Zillow. It's not just about being on Zillow, it's about having an elevated experience on Zillow, so this listing of yours that's a showcase listing yields more listings. And it's an incredible differentiator for you as a listing agent when you walk into a listing presentation and say you can do this for their home compared to other agents that might not have the capability to do it. And I'll talk a little bit more about that here. The other important part is when a listing goes live that's on Showcase, a property alert. Yes, property alerts aren't new, but there's a specific property alert that doesn't include other homes. It only includes that Showcase listing that is sent to recipients that have saved searches on Zillow, and typically on an average it goes to about 600 recipients and a good 50% open rate. And that's how that email looks like with your contact information at the bottom. All happens because it's a showcase listing. Okay, next aspect. Your contact form on the right, there you see Sally Reads, if you go to a listing now on Zillow and it's not a showcase listing, you'll see a blue button there, which is Premier Agent. That button still exists, but now your card is on top of the Premier Agent call, so that now if consumers want to reach out to the listing agents, they have the ability to do it only on showcase listings. And so that's a big win as well. And a couple more things. Showcase agents are winning 20% more listings than similar non-showcase listings. And there's a clear value add you can present to your sellers in listing appointments that you can do this for them. And Zillow has technically put a cap on how many listings can be on Showcase. If every listing is on Showcase, it doesn't differentiate listing agents. So they've put a cap of up to 10% and not to exceed 10% in a market. So when you walk in, leveraging our company partnership, you as an agent have full flexibility on how many listings you put on Zillow as a showcase listing, and that flexibility you can carry into a listing appointment compared to other agents that may not be able to. So let's look at retail pricing. Can agents buy this? Yes. And that's retail pricing, which is $400 to $750 per month, and it's a 6-month commitment that includes one listing on Showcase per month. This is retail now. This is not Home Services or Fox and Roach pricing. And it varies based on the cost of the home, the average sale price, etc. Where we've been in the first 9 months that we've done a pilot with Zillow is we've offered a $300 flat fee, which is changing now, by the way, on the next slide. So that's still way better than $400 to $750, but now we are going to $225 per listing. And the beauty of it is you now can buy 6 or more in a pack, 6-pack or more, and you can get it at $200 per listing. It is the best price in the country, bar none. And more importantly, the good part about buying upfront is you reserve those showcase tokens. So when a listing comes up in March, as you go through the year, you can use it as long as you finish the pack by the end of 2025. So this video is coming to you on December 2nd, Monday. So if you buy it, let's just say a 10-pack, just have to use it up by the end of 2025. So you got a good 13 months run up. This way you can reserve tokens, which is showcase listings, to be used. And we as a company have a minimum commitment that we've made based on usage. And that commitment is at least 40 listings on Showcase per month. And we as a company are committed to that. So if agents buy out, we can get more, but they're not guaranteed. So if you're going to use it, it makes sense to save a few dollars per listing and buy them up front in a 6 or more pack at $200, or you can just choose to use it per $225 per listing. Okay, so let's go here. We've put together a Zillow Showcase site that you simply type in Zillow Showcase in ACE. You'll be put here. Covers all the details that I presented to you, so you have that information. We also just added marketing resources. So we added a couple of flyer options. We also have social. So for example, if you click on this, let's look at this, right? Get it seen to get it sold. It's a great co-branded social post. You can post this to attract potential sellers on social media, because you can now promise this to your sellers at $225 per listing. That does not include photography. And if you want to use Listing Concierge for photography with Showcase, you can simply go into listingconcierge.foxrich.com and order it, or you can get your photographer Showcase approved if you wanted. So you can use the same photographer and then just get the Showcase option only, no photography, at $225 per, or 6 or more at $200. So we have these options obviously available here for you. So let's look at a couple of live examples and we're done. So you can, right on this site, you say Showcase listing number 1. So when I click this, you'll see this is a listing that's currently on Showcase right now from John Carfey in our Center City, Philadelphia office. So I talked about this, his branding. That's Premier Agent, but contact John. And as you go here, you'll see all photos. If I click on all photos, there's the floor plan, 3D home. It's a very immersive client experience for someone that wants to take a look at this listing, right? So as I go through it, highlights, you can see here, all photos, 3D home, floor plan, and it just gets, the concept I talked about was the pictures are organized by room. Here it is, kitchen. All the kitchen pictures are together. Living room pictures are together. Again, it's just a better experience for a client on Zillow looking for a home. And that's why it's getting more views, etc. Okay, so that's one example. Let's look at a couple more examples real quick. Showcase listing number 2. So this is Under Contract by Colleen O'Hara. Now the good part here I want you to see is it's under contract. Therefore, the Premier Agent button is gone and Colleen's contact information stays here till it settles. So there's a window there for it to be exposed to a lot of people and potentially Colleen's branding being carried through for a while, potentially, and also lead to potential lead generation. Let's look at one more. This one's pended, same thing. Christine Eulenbach, pended. Contact Christine, same concept, because it's pended or under contract. The agent, the Premier Agent button doesn't show. And here's, look at this, right? 5 days on Zillow, 1380 views and 55 saves, and it's obviously already pended. It's not the main reason Showcase, but Showcase helps to, no pun intended, showcase that home at a high level. So this new pricing plan at $225 per Showcase is effective immediately, December 1, and you're watching this December 2, and through all of next year. Our contract is through end of 2025, and this is for all Home Services America companies that are participating in this nationwide. So it's an enterprise deal nationally that we're excited to bring to you. Any questions? your the site that I talked about right from ACE has the contact information. Reach out to Zach O'Neill, who runs the program, for any questions, or email or call if you have any questions on the program. And you can simply find the link I'm on by simply going to ACE, and you will simply be taken there. There it is, Zillow Listing Showcase, and you type that, click that, and you're taken to where I just showed you that site. So hope that helps. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.